this perfect video planned out where I spoke about how mist and fog can form and how it's ideal for these Queensland winter mornings where you've got sunny days and then clear skies, and kind of backfired. I've got quite a bit of cloud, which I was expecting cloud, but not an awful lot. And it's not a good type of cloud. Now it does look to be predominantly middle cloud, which is really good for what I want. But there is low cloud on the horizon as well, and I'm actually not shooting in the direction. This is why I wanted actually a clear sky, because the direction I'm shooting is with the sun to my back. So I wanted the valley and the mountains and the trees to be lit up. So I'm in the Scenic Rim. I'm parked up. I basically had to almost ditch the car because there's nowhere really to park, so I'm just pulling inside the road. And I'm now gonna wait it out. There's a few drops of rain coming, so it's gonna be a very hit and miss morning. I am gonna fly the drone because I want to try and get back into a bit more drone photography. And now that I'm away from the coast and away from all the people, I feel a bit more comfortable flying the drone. So it's 6 o'clock, sun is rising in half an hour. I've plenty of time. I'm going to sit tight. I'm probably just going to stay where I am and walk up and down the road if I have to. It looks like an incredible location. It kind of reminds me of Alta Suisse in the Dolomites. It's like a plain of trees and mountains in the background. So yeah, we're gonna sit tight for a moment and see how we go. And hopefully, I don't think there's gonna be any mist. The only time there might be some mist is if the sun comes up and it just burns off. That kind of just starts heating that ground, and the cool ground overnight, when the sun hits that, it might form some mist, but we might have to change our plans. Now, having said that, I am very hopeful for a nice sky, because it's lots of middle cloud, and there was no low cloud forecast. So if that materializes, we will have a nice sky. The only issue is I'm not shooting in that direction, so maybe the drone will come to the rescue there. Yeah, I'm not shooting anywhere near. I don't know this area, so my issue is nowhere really to pull in and stop. So like, if I do find a composition that's kind of facing the sunrise, it's gonna be rushed. So I'm just out having a little scope around. Probably can't even see me, it's a bit dark. Real shame about the sunrise because it's actually a stunning place, but I think once the sun gets a bit higher we will get a bit of contrast in the sky. Got this lovely lone tree here, and then looking back into the valley there's lots of compositions with all the lone trees and the mountains and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna swap onto the GoPro now, and I'm just gonna walk around and see what we can find. Hopefully contrast in the sky, pick out a tree or two. Moody. Okay, let's frame up this. Oh, that's lovely. Lone tree, light shafting in, 2-second timer, out of focus. This is what I mean about waiting for the light. I'm gonna bracket this. Don't think that I need to bracket it, if I'm honest, but that is beautiful. Incredible. I'm going down to F16 now. So yeah, Gotta try and get that sun star. Oh, crisp sun star. Absolute magic. Just had a beautiful bit of light, and it was actually hitting the mountain, but I didn't want to dart between compositions. It was hitting Mount Barney behind me here. It looked really cool with the valley and the mist, but I just wanted to stay put. I'm very happy with this. Just a lone tree and got a really crisp sun star. So I've spoken about sun stars before, but you're best off drop down your aperture, stop it down to like f16, f18, and you need the sun to be offset by something. So in this case it was offset by the mountain, and yeah, that's it. I'm trying just get that crisp half sun star coming over. It could be a tree, it could be a mountain, it could be an object, whatever. Oh, the light is coming back again here. Oh, here we go, this is perfect. Okay. What does that look like, I wonder? I know I'm on the road now, it's a bit dangerous. Actually, yeah, this is not. That looks nice though, the road and the tree. The sun might be a bit too bright. Beautiful light though. Chaotic. It's always the way when you haven't been to a location before. But I suppose coming back to what I said at the start, I was speaking about like the colour will only come when there's cloud like this. More often than not, the colour will only come just as the sun is rising. So that really strong pre-sunrise colour you won't get. The problem there is that you really need to be ready with your composition. But this place is like, I can just imagine this place on a foggy morning. Like, look at it. Absolutely incredible. I was hoping for a bit of light, just to backlight that valley with the trees, but I don't think I'm going to get it, and the mist seems to be dissipating, so could be very early call, which is a shame because I've driven an hour and a half, so I was hoping for quite a long morning of photography. But maybe this is down to me being too picky as well. Like, a lot of people probably would stay here and just photograph even if there is no light. But the way I envision this, yeah, I need some light. Really happy with the stuff I got though. The shot with the tree and the sun star, that's going to be beautiful. I just know it's going to be really nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go for a little drive. But possibly this is the end. What sort of video is this? Well, I gave you a bit of knowledge about the cloud cover and the sunrise. Showed you a new part of, a new part for me of the Scenic Rim. And yeah, definitely a place I gotta come back to. So I was just driving down the road and I saw this tree on its own in the field, and this is the beauty about like rural, what I've found about rural Queensland. There's a lot of times there's places to pull in and you can just abandon the car, and I'm going to see if this makes a nice image. There's a bit of blue sky above it, which I don't like. I was hoping for just dark moody clouds, but let's see what we can do. The sky was actually a lot nicer when I first pulled up, and now it's after drifting to the left, which is a shame. But I shot it. I wanted to shoot it portrait, but I shot it horizontally. I kind of just had the curve of the hill leading in away from the tree. So beautiful area though. I'm after spotting lots of places I'd love to come back and visit. I can only imagine, like, you 100% would have mist and fog in this valley, because especially in winter in Queensland, what I found is we're getting really nice stable weather, sunny days, low wind and clear nights. And when you have those sunny days, it obviously heats the earth, and when it gets cooler at night time, the warm earth, cool air condenses, forms your mist and your fog. There is fog in the valley, it's just not enough. So it's definitely a place I want to come back and visit, and I've pegged a few places for astro as well, because I imagine the skies are quite dark out here. So yeah, a very hectic but enjoyable morning in the Scenic Rim.